Howdy everyone. Keyboard shortcuts. One of the coolest invention which every user can enjoy in Microsoft all the applications. But today in this video, I am going to walk you through a great combination of keyboard shortcut which is Ctrl and Shift. If you use Ctrl and Shift with all the alphabets from the A to Z, will act and do something for you. In this video, you will learn every keyboard shortcut of using Control and Shift A to Z in Microsoft Outlook application. So let's get started. Let's begin with the first one, Control Shift A. When I click on it, it will open the appointment window. Here I can create my appointment. I can insert the time, end time, and simply save it. The next one is Control Shift B. That will open my address book. It is very easy to find your required contact which is already saved in your address book. The third one is Control Shift C. That will open a new contact form. Here you can create a new contact, fill the form, and simply hit save and close. That will added in the address book, and you can use this contact in later on activities. Now the next one is Control Shift D. Nothing happens. When I click on the new email and use Control Shift D, nothing happens. That means there is no such keyboard shortcuts for Control Shift and D. Now the next one is Control Shift E. That will open a create new folder. In this, you can very easily create a new folder and select the place you need to associate your folder with and simply hit OK. Now the next one is Control Shift F. That will open the advanced find feature. Here you can find out a specific email using advanced find. Next one is Control Shift G. Now this is the coolest feature. In this you can very easily flag your email and set a reminder by entering the start date and due date and simply hit OK. That will help you to follow up the email. Now the next one is Control Shift I. That will automatically take you to the inbox of your desired email address. Next one is Control Shift J. Nothing happens. Click on the new email. Now try Control Shift J. Nothing happens. That means there is no keyboard shortcut for Control Shift J. Now the next one, Control Shift K. That will open a new task. Here you can create a new task. You can enter the subject. You can change the task to the recurring, enter the start date, due date. You can also set up the reminders, and you can do a lot of things here. And simply hit save and close, and that task will be added in the to-do list. Next is Control Shift L, and that will open a contact group. Here you can create your contact group, which is earlier known as a distribution list. You can create a contact list here which consists of multiple members, and this contact group help you to send an email by entering the contact group name in the email address. The email will be sent to all the members added in this group. Now the next one is Control Shift M. Now that will open a new email window. Here you can simply use this keyword to create a new email, enter the details like email address, subject, your content in the message board, and simply hit send button. Next is Control Shift N. That will open a new note. Here you can create a new note which will saved in your Microsoft Outlook. Next is Control Shift P. That will open a new search folder. This is the very interesting and one of the topmost feature in Microsoft Outlook. You can very easily create a new search folder here. You can choose some of the by default provided criteria, or you can also create your own customized new search folder. Select the email and simply hit OK. I have already created a detailed video. The link is already in the description section. You can check out there. Next is Control Shift Q. Now that will open a meeting window. Here you can create a meeting, enter the details like title, your email address if you required, enter the date, time, and end date and time. You can also add the location. You can also add some more options from their ribbon here and simply hit send. Control Shift R is a keyboard shortcut to reply a specific email. Once you click on here, you will see the reply section in the navigation section. Up here, you can add some content here. You can change the subject. You can add the member and simply hit send button. Now the next one is Control Shift S, and that will open a discussion window. Here you can add the subject, add some additional information from the ribbon and simply click on the post. The next one is Control Shift T. Nothing happened. Click on new email. Again click Control Shift T. Nothing happened. That means there is no keyboard shortcut for Control Shift T. Now the next one is, first I have to close this. Next one is Control Shift U. Control Shift U. Nothing happened. Click on new email. Control Shift U. Nothing happened. And if I go to the task, now the next one is Control Shift V, and that will open the move items. Here you can select the folder or email and very easily move it to the next is Control Shift W. Nothing happened. Another keyboard which have no relevant in Microsoft Outlook. Next is Control Shift X. Nothing. Control Shift Y, and that will open a copy item. That means you have already selected an email and you can very easily copy the email and make a copy to a separate folder or another email address. Simply hit OK. Last one is Control Shift Z. Nothing happens. If I click on the new email, use Control Shift Z, again nothing happens. These are all the keyboard shortcuts which users normally use with the combination of keyboard shortcut, which is Control and Shift. Although there are a lot of functionalities with the keyboard, if you use the Control key with alphabets and Shift key with all the alphabets, the functionality is different. We will cover this topic also in upcoming videos. If you enjoy these keyboard shortcuts, please like the video, please subscribe this channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so you will never miss out any Outlook tips and problem solvers videos I come up with. Thank you and have a nice day.